I am here barefaced to give you a quick Savvy Minerals easy daytime tutorial. So let's get started. I'm gonna put my hair back. I have the camera up close this time so you can hopefully see what I'm doing a little bit better. I got my diffuser going beside me with some clarity oil and life is great. All right, so just finished with my skincare. It is summertime where I am, so I'm going to start off with applying some of the mineral sunscreen. And I want to show you guys how clear it goes on your skin and what primer to match up with it, because it's like my little secret tip. So we all know that we should be using sunscreen, right? But we don't like that it goes on super white and gross. And as you can see, as I rub this in, my face does get a bit red when I rub it, but that goes away. But what you can see is that the whiteness of this has actually gone away, okay? So there we have it, creates a nice base. Feels really soft, and there we go. So sunscreen is on. Now, I normally am like normal to dry skin and I love the hydrating primer. It just fills in all of like fine lines and wrinkles, creates a perfect base for makeup. But today, because I'm using the sunscreen, I'm going to use the new mattifying primer. Guys, this is the secret weapon. These two should be married together, okay? If you're going to be putting it on your face. Maybe you don't need this on your body, but it kind of takes away all of that extra shine, and all the like, yeah, it just makes it so much better for when you're about to apply your makeup, okay? Just rub that on, just like so, okay. There we go, perfect, okay. So let's start with the mineral foundation. I am a warm number 1, so I'm gonna start with that. It took me a while to get used to the mineral makeup, guys, and I suggest sticking with it because my skin has never looked better since using this product. Even though I've used like other mineral makeup before, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. So they sell this stuff called misting spray. You're gonna need that. You're also gonna need a mineral foundation brush. Theirs looks like this. It's awesome, it's high quality. It's gonna last a long time. Here's another example of what a mineral foundation brush looks like. So like short, tight, compact brushes. If you want more coverage, you're gonna add more misting spray, okay? I start out with 2 sprays and then I go with that, and then you just apply in a circular motion on your face. And then you kind of repeat that over and over. As I've noticed, as I've used this, I don't need as much coverage, so I don't reuse the misting spray between each one anymore. I almost wait till that brush is like completely dry before I reapply that. But it's going on nice and smooth with the help of that mattifying primer. While I'm doing this, I'm going to talk to you guys about choosing a color for your foundation. So the cool tones are a little bit pinkish undertone, and then the warm are more of a yellow. And if you need help kind of deciding, you can look at your existing foundation and just kind of see if it's more yellow or more pink, and then kind of go from there. I had made the mistake of ordering the cool foundation when I first started, but now I'm gonna show you how I actually use that as an under eye concealer, because it is perfect. It has like a little bit of pink and it corrects under the eye circles. So do not fret if you get the wrong color. Also, because this is mineral foundation and it's quite versatile, say you get a color that is either too dark or too light, it doesn't matter, keep it. Our skin tones do change throughout the year, right? Summer versus winter. Also, you can take that you can take your mineral foundation and mix it with a little bit of their multitasker, and you can make your own bronzer with it. So they're very versatile, lots of ways to use the product. Yeah. I like to also apply some on my eyelids because it's going to create a nice base for my eyeshadow that I'm going to show you guys. I'm actually really excited to show you the new #1 palette that just came out at convention. I love, like, I have lots of their other eyeshadows, but I like that this one is a little bit easier to use because it's in a pressed palette form. They must have been listening to their customers, right? So great news for that. All right, so foundation is on. Now, what I'm going to show you is just with the blending brush. So this one also comes in their brush kit. I'm going to take the Mineral Foundation Cool #1, and I'm going to use that just a little bit and go right under my eye, right there. And you can see how it's going to, maybe you can't because I got a diffuser in my face, but you can see kind of how it corrects the bluish under my eye there. You see the difference? Okay. I'll do the other one now. There we go. If you want like even more coverage with this under your eye, use the misting spray. If you ever use the misting spray or the foundation and it goes on a little bit cakey, like maybe you've put, it's important to go on with small amounts and build up, but say you've put on too much too soon and you kind of see a little bit of getting cakey on there, get yourself a makeup sponge and just kind of blend it in, and it will look perfect. All right, so that is that. Next, what I'm going to do is, because I have that sunscreen on there and I've used the matte primer, I'm going to finish with the new matte veil. You can use this before or after you do your blush. It's just like a setting powder. It works. This new brush is perfect. So I love it with the veil. I also love it to blend with. This is the brush that came in the brush kit for veil. It feels nice, but the problem I had with it is it's too big to fit in the lid, and so I couldn't get the product on enough. So if you also are struggling with that, right, the struggle is real, this one is perfect. Like it goes with the veil like perfectly. So I'm gonna put a little bit in the lid there, like that amount there, and I'm just gonna go over everything, and this is gonna kind of just help set it. Take away the shine, especially like I find in the summer, my skin gets a little bit more like shiny, a little bit more dewy than I would like it to. So this kind of just helps everything set and be great. So totally great matte, full coverage, achieved foundation with an SPF 50 sunscreen underneath that's mineral based, not chemical based, right? Winning life over here. Winning life. Okay, so I've only tried one blush because it's the first one I got a year ago and it's smashing and I like it. It's gonna last me forever because there's so much in these containers. I like to, again, just the same method with the foundation, a little bit in the lid. I like to hit up the apples of my cheeks like that with the majority of the color. I'm noticing that I have like, I normally don't get dressed before I do my makeup. I just noticed I got a little bit of foundation on my shirt and it was OCD making me crazy. Okay, back to the blush. So a little bit on the apples of your cheek and then blend it in like so. Okay, I am like an aggressive blusher user. I think I just made that word up, but I love a good pop of color on my cheeks. But use as much as you want, right? This brush, I'm gonna take it and it's gonna blend everything in, okay? You don't wanna see like harsh lines of where your blush stops and starts. Okay, next. I'm going to do my eyebrows. So they have an eyebrow brush for combing. I'm just gonna tilt this diffuser away because it's really up in my face right now. They have an eyebrow brush. This one is not Young Living, but you know, something like this, an old mascara wand or the Young Living eyebrow brush is perfect. Brush them through. If you don't have the brush kit, look for one that's like an angled with tight bristles. Synthetic ones are very good for eyebrows. They're very like stiff. That's what you want for your eyebrows. And I'm looking right now The multitasker that I normally use is their original one. I don't forget the color, but I don't have it here. I'm gonna use this other one instead that I like. It's called Eco Brow. It is also another non-toxic makeup company. And I wanna still do the brows to show you guys the technique. So get a little bit on the end of the brush, okay? And you wanna start from underneath, and then you wanna go with light strokes up to the arch, and then turn the brush down and then go down there. And then take whatever's left on in the brush to kind of fill in like that. Okay. There you go. You can see the difference. Do this one. Oops. Okay, brows done. Then I take the little comb. I'm just gonna comb through again to kind of blend through. I'm gonna keep the eyeshadow really simple for you guys. I'm gonna do one color and I'm gonna do that from the root to the crease, and then I'm gonna show you how to blend it in. Okay, this is their new eyeshadow palette. It is gorgeous. All of these colors work great together. Today I want more of just a classic natural look, so I'm gonna do this middle one right here. And I'm gonna use the eyeshadow brush that comes with the Savvy Minerals makeup kit. And I always like to kind of tap off the excess so you don't have the powder that kind of falls down onto your cheek. And then what that does too is it just helps you apply like a little bit. It's always good to apply a little bit many times than getting too much product on your brush and doing a whole bunch, because you can't take it off once it's on there, and then also it kind of makes it messy. So I'm applying most of the color near the lash line. With this brush, I'm worried just about putting the placement there, so really just in this area. And then I'm going to go through with a fluffier brush next to blend it into my crease and up my eyelid slightly. But yeah, just super basic. Sometimes it's nice just to do like a wash of color. They have like the black multitasker, which is like a black mineral powder that you can apply as eyeliner. Sometimes I do that, but honestly, a lot of times I just want to do something quick and basic, and that's what this video is all about. I'm going to use, you can use either one of these ones. So like the blender brush, or if you have like a fluffy brush like this, that's what you want to do to now blend in the eyeshadow after you've placed it on your lid. I like to kind of pull my eye like that, and then I just go back and forth in that crease. And I do it quite a bit. The more you blend, the better it's gonna look, guys. Okay, so we will do the other side. I probably would spend a little bit more time blending, but because I don't want to bore you guys to death, I am just going to get on with it. I'm going to use my eyelash curler, and then I'm going to show you the new Savvy Minerals mascara. I was actually super skeptical about that product, but I have to say it's amazing. There's only like 5 ingredients in them. One of the ingredients is lavender oil, so it helps support lash growth. It smells amazing. And if you have sensitive eyes, or you can't even wear eye makeup because it irritates your skin or irritates your eyes, give this a try. I had a girl over that doesn't wear eye makeup because she says everything bothers her. And I tried this on her and she was very happy with it. So that was a really positive review. The brush is really thin, which I like personally because it helps get into like the tiny hairs without making a mess onto your eyelids. It also, I enjoy that it has lots of product on the brush because it builds up the volume really quickly, and it kind of gives you the look like you are doing, like you have like 2 or 3 coats instead of one, which I like. I like to have nice thick lashes. So as you can see, 1 easy coat, and that is the difference there. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna do the other eye. When you're using an eyelash curler, you wanna make sure that you get it as close down to that root as possible, and then you just wanna kind of squeeze and pulse. Okay, and then that's gonna give you that really nice kind of flipped up look. And then put the mascara on right away to set the curl. for those of you that are still watching and enjoying this, I did another makeup video on my Instagram TV channel. You can find me there at Stardust Oilers, or on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, Stardust Oilers. I did another makeup video using like some of the other colors. So you can check that out if you're interested. All right. Another thing like this, I just like to go under my eye after and kind of just blend one last time. There, oops, I did get a little smudge of the mascara, so I'm gonna grab a Q-tip here and just kind of clean that up. Okay, there we go. Next, I'm just gonna finish with lipstick. This is their new lipstick. It's a vegan, it is amazing. It has limited ingredients, which I love, non-toxic. This is Icon. Okay, the new lipsticks that they have are very bold. This one I find is great if you are someone like me that has light skin tone. If you just wanna choose one lipstick, I highly recommend this one. It's called Icon. Okay, so there we guys go. I feel like I have to put my hair down so you can really see the effect, but I could probably do that makeup in like 5 minutes if I wasn't talking my way through the video, but not bad, right? There we go. Here's my Savvy Minerals makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I would love to know your favorite eyeshadow color or Savvy Mineral tips in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.